PWHL Toronto and Natalie Spooner are both on a roll after their third straight win. Hey everyone, Rob Wong, joined alongside by Mike Ganter of the Toronto SUN. And Mike, things are going quite well for PWHL Toronto right now after a third straight win, 5-3 over Boston. What has changed over the last little bit for this team to turn things around?
Things have definitely changed, and more of it's more just a buy-in. Like they've sort of figured out how they want to defend, and by defending in a particular fashion, and that means, forward sort of picking up rival opponents in the neutral zone and then angling them off to the boards, allowing the defense to stay more in the middle of the ice. It's cut down on the number of chances. Now, having just said that, last night's game wasn't a great example of that. I know I wasn't in Boston, but I did listen to head coach Troy Ryan's post game, and he called this probably their worst game, or the least happy he's been with them. He thought they got very lucky to get this win. And part of it is they gave up 35 shots and they only accounted for, I think, 18 of their own, which is backwards for them. They're usually the team out shooting the other team and getting more chances. So I think he felt pretty lucky that they got the result they did last night. It might just be coming off the break and everybody's been away for 10 days and, half the team was at the rivalry series. But anyway, they didn't quite look like themselves. And now, having said that, that top line of Natalie Spooner, Sarah Nurse, and Emma Maltese, that is unbelievable right now. I mean, they are just clicking. And it's not, Spooner leads the league, she's tied for the league in points, leads the league in goal scoring. But the other two have come up too. And they played together in that rivalry series, did really well against the Americans. I just think that he's really found a combination there that is clicking on all cylinders. Nurse didn't start out the season quite as hot. She's coming on strong right now. She had a goal and an assist last night. She's starting to pile up the points. Malte, she had 3 assists last night, and she's coming off probably the best game I've seen her play in the final game of the rivalry series. Between the three of them, they really are. They're a tough group to play against, and they just find a way to put it in the net. So, good news that line is going. Bad news that as a team, they weren't really at their best last night. Got the win anyway.
Yeah, it's not about how, it's how many sometimes, and yep. PWHL Toronto is doing that. So you mentioned Natalie Spooner, a big reason for this team's turnaround, culminating in that hat trick in the win against Boston. She's now the league leading scorer, as you said, and tied for first in points. Still early, but safe to say she is currently the clubhouse leader for league MVP.
Yeah, I think so. You just got to look at the stats and what she's done. Alex Carpenter in New York is doing quite well, and you never count out Marie-Philippe Poulin in Montreal. She's putting up numbers too. But right now, yeah, I would say for sure Natalie is right at the top. She just has a knack for. I think it was the second goal last night. She ended up past the net with the puck and had at full speed and still had the dexterity to bring it back on backhand to forehand, and then still tuck it in the short side. Like, she really is skilled, and you combine that with just sort of the intensity and the willingness to go to the front of the net and get in those hard places that a lot of people don't like to play. She's leading the way, and if anyone's going to take over that lead, they're going to have to play really, really good hockey.
Yeah, 10 goals in 10 games. Not too bad of a start to the season for Natalie Spooner. As always, for all of Mike's PWHL coverage, head over to the Toronto Sun.